August 10th, 2012, Friday. The Miss Waldrons around the room stopped teaching as the bots came in with second lunch. Okay, that's a wrap for this week. Just remember to get your homework done by Monday, Miss Waldron said. First team was happy to see the end of the week. They packed up their stuff and started in with the carts the bots brought in. As soon as they started lunch, Connors walked in. In his hands were his coffee cup and a clipboard. Sit down. I know I'm early, Connors said. To what do we owe the honor? Miss Waldron said. I wanted to go over weekend enrichments with you here. Oh, what's on the schedule? She asked. I'll tell you. Alphas, listen up. On Saturdays, we run weekend enrichment classes that are not position dependent. That means you can go to whatever one you want to. My only order is that you attend one of them. They start at 0800 and end at 1200, and the classes are as follows. Computer Systems and Security, Sparrows and Anti-Gravity, Bots, an overview, hand-to-hand combat taught by yours truly, hostage negotiation, responding to emergencies and dealing with local authorities, and last and most likely least, public relations. Public relations? Darkspeed asked. Yes, one of the most horrible tasks a superhero may be called upon to perform, and one a leader must know how to do, Connors said while pointing at Darkspeed. There's no sign-up sheet. Just be in the lobby at the dorm and we'll break into groups from there. Do we have anything else to do tomorrow? Virtuoso asked. I take it you've had requests from other teams to do their dorm rooms, Connors said. They have been breaking down my door, so to speak. It would be great if we could actually redo the whole building. Any word on that? Virtuoso asked. I have a few coaches on the blue team to ask, but so far everyone is a go. Does that mean I can plan on redoing our building? Yes, you can plan on it after everyone gets their stuff out of their dorm rooms. Also, I don't want the footprint of the building to increase by more than 50%. Agreed? Linear feet or square feet? Virtuoso asked. Linear. Yes! Connors sat quietly while first team ate and prepared again for class. As the time came, Miss Waldron exited the room. How was your first week of academics been? Tedious and mind-numbing, Olympian said. Connors chuckled. Anyone else? It's nice to learn at my own pace and not wait for others, Darkspeed said. And to be learning material that is challenging for a change, she said. I never thought I would be learning international customs, Midas said. Hey, you need to be able to relate and interact with whoever you may meet, Connors said. How about your enrichments? You first. Well, I knew a lot of the stuff about security systems and martial arts. But the body language and exit strategy stuff, it's all new, she said. For those that haven't attended stealth class with you, explain those better, Connors said. Security systems and computer hacking are one of your mainstays. We study that a lot, and it's to ferret information or to get into places. Martial arts is pretty straightforward for most, but this is taught from a stealth point of view. Its emphasis is on unannounced attacks and attacking a stronger opponent. For worst-case scenarios, it covers evasion and escape. Body language is about training your instincts to read the other's intent. Are they trying to get out of there, or are they relaxed? Are they trained liars? Exit strategy is a course you should all know. Simply put, never go somewhere or start something without more than one plan in place if things go wrong. Connors nodded. That is something everyone should know. Start sharing some of that with the others at night. Olympian, what about you? I got my arm broke, Olympian said. The other members of first team laughed. Then he continued. I learned decent fighting skills before I came here, but even my brothers and father didn't know the stuff I'm learning here. For someone with hitter super strength, the fighting style is very difficult from the way regular humans fight. I don't worry about getting knocked out or a takedown. I fly and I'm invulnerable. I have to concentrate on using my strength and applying it as soon as possible in a fight. That doesn't mean there isn't skill involved. There is, but it's a different kind of skill. Good answer. How about you, Midas? Connors asked. Well, at first it was very tough. Everything seemed to be about fighting, and the other anchors are much tougher physically than me. When we do rescue or firepower drills, I'm always good at that. So I guess it's getting better. I've learned much more about using my power for combat and how to use it for emergency response, Midas said. Excellent. As the youngest one on campus, you need to make sure you keep a thick skin. Most of the alphas here have been training for this for years. You're just starting. Keep your chin up. Bioforce, how about you? All about healing, Bioforce continued. Healing superheroes, healing civilians, healing bones, healing cuts, healing disease, infection, superbacteria, healing. On top of that, we're starting medical school courses. All of us. Our enrichment coaches have been working with our academic teachers. Miss Waldron and I have started organic chemistry and biology. That's why I have more homework than the rest of you, so Olympians shouldn't complain. It's part of my education plan to have a PhD and an MD when we leave here. You plan on doing all that in 6 years on top of your normal study? She asked. There are a few healers in the group who have a 2 intelligence, which is still above normal. The rest of us learn at an accelerated rate, and we're not the first ones to do it. Dr. Bioforce. Sounds good, she said. Virtuoso, how about you? Connors asked. Well, at first I thought I wasn't smart enough to be a brain. I'm a 4 in the smarts department. You have to go to 8th team to find one lower than me. I've admitted that she and Darkspeed are smarter than me. Then I found my footing. I have started working differently with Miss Waldron, and she's working with me, my way. I started downloading what she knows, her academic knowledge into my own mind. It seems I have no end of room in my memory. That is a power in itself. I've also been using my photographic memory to scan volume after volume that she gives to me. The goal is for me to be a living wiki of all things. It's already started to help in brain class. We go over some theory or how to apply smarts to a situation. I can draw on the documented experience of others. History has become my ally. That, and I can read IQ's mind. That's awesome, Olympian said quietly. Yes, we're very impressed with your telepathic cheating skills. In brain class, have you been able to use your teleportation or illusion powers yet? Connors asked. No, it's been about science and solving problems. I'll see if I can get a weekend enrichment going that specializes in illusion powers, okay? That would be great. Darkspeed, what about you? What have you learned? I didn't learn much about being a leader. I just attended everyone else's classes. Leader classes haven't started yet, Darkspeed said. Didn't you? Think hard. What did you learn this week? Okay, I learned more about the team. I understand why we, the leaders, went to each of the other classes. It was better to learn about our teammates and their powers. That's a better answer. Now, let's move on to your assignments. I looked over your reports on what ideals a superhero should aspire to. It was better than your report 2 days ago, evidence of Hart. I think you're starting to get the idea of what being a superhero means. So let me give you your last lecture of the week on being a superhero.